Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
It's Brother Doc and the brother Nasi. What we're doing is getting into, the after camp lesson real quick, just going into the fact that, the Lord ruleth in the kingdoms of men and he giveth to whoever so he will, whatever he want to. And right now, Esau, Edom, he has the kingdom right now. Well, he's living out his blessing on planet Earth right now. So really Esau, Edom is in his kingdom, right? But there's a kingdom to come, you know what I mean? And the Lord ruleth, Esau's kingdom.
This is Daniel 4:17. It says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up one." It says, "It set up over it the bases of men."
Right, the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men, man. He set Esau, Edom up in the kingdom. See, Esau, Edom, he's living in his fatness right now, right? The scripture speaks about that. Look, this is Ecclesiasticus 11:5. Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of hath worn the crown. So Esau, Edom being the basis of men, bro. Like, hey, bro, he's ruling. He's sitting in that seat, man. And that also twofold too, man, because the kingdom to come, nobody in the earth is believing that the Israelites, the same people that they call niggas and spinks and wetbacks, the same people that they make mockery of in the planet Earth is gonna be sitting in the power seat, man. Right? Not even our own people think that, man. Right? But the Lord, he had called that thing to happen, man. He declared that was gonna happen. That New Jerusalem is gonna be established in the planet Earth, man. So the Lord, like right now, any kingdom that had ever been on the planet Earth, beginning with, the Egyptians, the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Lord fashioned that. The Lord made that happen, man.
All of the wars and the things that they won, right? That was all at the hand of Yahweh Shema Shai, right?
Yeah.
That the victories that Edom has gotten over the course of history, the Lord allowed him to get these victories, right? And these victories is what allowed him to be prideful, to get pumped up within his heart, man, to think that the Lord is such as one likened unto himself. You see, I'm gonna read this. This is Job 14:4. It says, "And who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean one?" It says, "Not one." It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." Man, it says, "Turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as an hireling." It says, "As a hireling in his day." And as a hireling is a seasonal worker, right? Someone that's seasonal, right? So Esau, Edom, his rulership, his kingdom was only but for a season. But the Lord set him up for a time, right? To take the peace from the earth. And that's what was written, and the Lord is going to be the one to come and put him down. It says, "Why does the axe boast it?" You see, the Lord uses you as the axe, as his muscle,
the weapon,
right? His weapon,
yeah.
Right? His whipping stick, like the scriptures say,
yeah.
Right? But it's all of the power of Yahweh Shema Shai that he's able to do the things that he's done and the things that he's accomplished, but it's all coming to an end.
That's how you know that the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men. The Lord don't allow Esau to do anything he doesn't sanction off on. Look, this is Jeremiah 27:5 in the NLT. "With my great strength and powerful arm, I have made the earth and all its people and every animal. I can give these things of a mind. I can give these things of mine to anyone I choose. Now I will give your countries to King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon, who is my servant. I have put everything, even the wild animals, under his control. All the nations will serve him, his son, and his grandson, until his time is up."
And that's the beauty of it, until his time was up, because the Lord said he gave him dominion over the beasts of the field, so on and so forth. Well, Nebuchadnezzar, his mind was turned into a beast. The Lord gave him over to a beast mindset, man. You see, to where he crawled on all fours. And then later on in history, right, after Nebuchadnezzar went down, you had a king named Belshazzar that came up, was the last of Babylon to rule, right? The Lord told him straight up, "Well, you didn't learn from him, right? Well, now he's on all fours in the wilderness, right? Well, that pride has deceived you, man. Well, Babylon is going to be overthrown in the night."
And it says, "Then many nations and great kings will conquer and rule over Babylon."
Yeah.
And here we are today, man. This is the work of the Lord. We under the rulership right now of Esau, Edom, man. All right? But Esau, Edom is getting ready to be snatched right out of the seat too, right? So that's how you know that the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men. Look, this is Psalms 22:28. kingdom is Yahweh's, and he is the governor among the nations, right? The Lord called the shots in this place. The Lord called the shots with Esau. The Lord allows Esau Edom to do whatever he's doing, man. He allows this, right? Just like he's gonna allow us, like right now, how we chanting this devil's kingdom down. The Lord is allowing us to do this because the Lord is getting ready to establish righteousness on the planet Earth, man.
It's his work, right?
Yep.
He said that I have long time holding my peace, now I cry like a travailing woman.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So this is the Lord's work that we're doing by prophesying against Mount Seir, setting our faces against this place, let them know exactly what the Lord is coming to do and what is written, right? According to prophecy is that you will rule for a season and you will be thrown away, just like every kingdom. Every kingdom had a beginning and every kingdom has its end. You see, except the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to be established, which is written about in the book of Daniel. It says that kingdom that shall be forever and ever. And it says that that kingdom shall not be left unto another people. So that shows you that we shall no longer, like it's written in Deuteronomy, it's written in the place that we shall no longer be the tail but the head. So the roles are going to be reversed, man.
So just get ready. Look, this is Psalm 75:6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge and put it down one and set it up another. All right, so the Most High is getting ready to put down Esau, Edom, and set up Yasharahla, man.
Yep.
The Israelites, bro. Right, well, we're gonna be able to live, like really live, enjoy, real food, our children, to know what it is to really feel at peace, man. All right, to be not made afraid again, to know that we, like shit, they had to pay no mortgage payments, ain't got to get up and go to no work, being actually served, man, by the heathens, man.
Yep. I got one for you. What that verse said out?
It says,
I don't know why am I moving like that?
It's because it's loose right here.
Oh,
license plate.
I'm about to say.
That's why I'm standing.
Taking us out. No.
License plate. That's why I'm standing right.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Come a little closer.
All right. So yeah, it says, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge and put it down one and set it up another.
Yep. I got one for you. This is John 3 and 27. It says, because you had said something, you was like, I forget what you said, I'm going to read it though. This is John 3 and 27. It says, and John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given from him from heaven. You see, so anything that's done, man, right, ultimately it's orchestrated from Yahweh. Oh, that's what it was. You said nothing is given from the east, from the west, but basically from Yahweh Shem Yahshua, right? So like you say, his time is up, man, and it's evident that his time is up. We're seeing his time is up, right?
Yes, you can remember whenever in Acts they say, is it now time to restore the kingdom to Israel?
Yeah.
So the kingdom is for the nation of Israel.
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 113 and verse 7. It says, he raiseth up the poor. Let me see. I'll start at 6. It says, who humbleth himself to behold the things that are in heaven and in earth. It says he raiseth up the poor. It says he raiseth up the poor out of the dust. It says, and lifted up the needy out of the dunghill, that he may set him. It says that he may set him with princes, even the princes of his people. He maketh the barren woman to keep house and to be joyful, and the mother of children. It says, praise ye the Lord, praise ye Yahweh Shem Yahshua. See, so everything that that's going to be established in the earth ultimately comes from Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Right? We're gonna be raised from this poor state. We're gonna be raised from the land of our captivity. The scriptures tell you in the book of Lamentations that is it 2 and 44? It says that our captivity is accomplished.
Lamentations 4 and 22.
4 and 22. Okay. This is Lamentations 4 and verse. I said 2 and 44. 4 and 22. This is Lamentations 4 and 22. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin.
This is prophecy. This hasn't happened yet, man. Right? This hasn't happened yet, and this is in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
You see? So we're telling you what the future says, bro. All right? This is what comes with the kingdom of the Lord being established on the planet Earth, right? Because look, Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High. And who the saints of the Most High? What nationality would the saints of the Most High be? Israel, Israelites.
Yep.
Okay? It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom, even forever and ever.
Yep.
Right? So they're going to possess the kingdom forever. Like the brother just said, it's not going to be left to another people. But right now we got to wait. I'm going to get this precept real quick. This is, I think it's Matthew. Is it Matthew 24, 21? It says, no. It says, to the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Yeah.
Oh,
is it Luke 24?
Yeah.
It's Luke. Get that real quick, Baba Kushab. So the kingdom of the Most High is going to be for the nation of Israel forever and forever.
I thought it was Luke 21.
Luke 21 and 24.
Yeah.
24 and 21. One of them.
Yeah, it's Luke. Now what Luke at? Am I done? Oh, I'm tripping. This is Luke. This is Luke 21 and verse 24. It says, "And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled."
Right. So, and that's what's happening right now. We'll trot it down as a people, trot it down as a nation. But this is only until, the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to have the kingdom of Yasha'Allah, bro.
And rejoice.
And rejoice and be happy, man, under Yahweh Shah, man. Okay? So this is the Lord ruling the kingdom of men, bro.
Yeah,
then you know it's going to end.
David going to sit on the throne.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Right, you got, in the book of Zechariah, it says that the children of Jerusalem were seen playing in the streets.
Oh, yeah.
Right, without care, without harm. It talks about how our little ones will play with venomous snakes and vipers and so on and so forth, man.
Read, you go to Isaiah, the 11th chapter.
Yep.
How a little one shall be 1,000.
1,000, a great nation, yeah.
And we're going to live, and we're going to be immortal, bro.
Yep.
All right?
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 51 and 11. It says, "Therefore the redeemed of the Lord shall return."
The redeemed of the Lord shall return. The redeemed. Go ahead.
It says, shall return and come with singing unto Zion.
Hey, and there shall be joy in the morning.
Yep. It says, "An everlasting joy shall be upon their head. They shall obtain gladness and joy." It says, "And sorrow and mourning shall flee away.
And none shall make them afraid, bro."
Yep.
We should not be, our enemies are not going to lick the swords anymore, bro. They're going to be in their rightful position, which is servants and handmaids. This is the kingdom to come, right? So
it's that one. That was the good one. I wanted to get that one, but it's another one. It say that it shall no more, the sound of weeping shall no more be heard in Zion. Right, that's so like, let me get
that. Got the one in Revelation where it says that it's gonna take away all the tears. That's gonna be beautiful, bro. That's when the Lord's gonna hand over the kingdom to the Israelites, and we're never gonna go off again, man. That's what true salvation is. It's to never offend the Lord again. To be out of these bodies that causes us to go off. This flesh here, man. These chains of darkness.
Yeah.
All right.
This is Isaiah 30 and verse. This is Isaiah 30 and verse 18. It says, "And therefore will the Lord wait." It says that He may be gracious unto you, and therefore will He be exalted, that He may have mercy upon you. For the Lord is our power of judgment. Blessed are all they that wait for Him.
All that wait for the Lord.
Yep. It says, "For the people shall dwell in Zion at Jerusalem. There," it says, "thou shalt weep no more. He will be very gracious unto thee at the voice of thy cry." It says, "When he shall hear it, he will answer thee."
Yep.
It says, "And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into corners anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee." And that's what that's what's going on now.
Right now, yeah.
It says, saying, "This is the way, walk ye in it." It says, "When ye turn to the right hand and when ye turn to the left," right? And that's what happens when you hear this truth, when you hear this word, right? It draws you to it, man. It's kind of like a summoning.
Yeah, like a beacon.
Yeah, like a beacon. Yep, that's what this word is.
And those old paths are gonna be made fresh in the earth, man. They're gonna be made fresh in the earth. Those old paths that the scriptures talk about is gonna be made fresh in the earth.
Oh, because it say that the law shall go forth out of Zion. I got another one for you. This is Isaiah.
It's gonna be trying to be big cloud, there
Nah, it's gonna
you go.
This is Isaiah 65, real quick, and 18. It says, "And be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. It says, for behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy." Right? It says, "And I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her." It says, "Nor the voice of crying." It says, "There shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor of an it says, nor an old man that have not filled his days. For the children," it says, "for the child shall die 100 years old." It says, "But the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed." Oh shit, that was a spider. All right, but that was it. The point is that what he said, that in my people it shall be found joy, and said that the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, man. You see, so we're gonna be at peace, right? Right now we're not, right? Right now we're vexed day to day, right? Like just Lot was, right? Being amongst the wicked, right? It affects you, man. But we have, hope, like the scripture say, hope. What did it say? Joy springeth up in the morning. I think you quoted it, right? We're on our way out of here, man. So brothers, keep pushing.
Shalom.
Shalom.